I never heard them say the way they feel. As things progress, will we feel less? They never use those words that make love real. They won't go near the words as though they fear the words. But me, I must confess, I need to hear the words, often to soften this doubtfulness.
Living in New York, we used to have something called the $1 Million Movie. So if it was on the loop of the $1 Million Movie, it showed 4 times a day. So if it was a movie I liked, I would cut school and stay home and watch the same movie. And A Catered Affair was one of those.
I play Janie the bride, and my fiance and I, decide that we want to basically get married at City Hall.
It's an ordinary family, brought up in very poor circumstances. What I would call, from my culture, working class.
Mom's a housewife, father drives a cab, and she doesn't want all this, She wants simple, but she buys into it because she wants attention from her mother that she never got, and she wants to make her mother happy.
I play Ralph Halloran, and Ralph is, I think, at the most simple matter, he's in love with Janie and wants to get married, and if only it could be that simple.
It has a warmth and humanity that I like, and that's what I'm interested in,
I saw a big, flashy musical not too long ago, and I was really entertained. I was sort of dazzled. And I started to feel like, oh my gosh, we're not that, and oh gee, And then I realized, wait a minute, I'm not feeling anything.
The big kick-ass musicals, I really do enjoy. I love the big costumes, the big sets, the dance numbers and all that. But they do, after a while, start feeling like empty calories. When you walk out of the theater and you're not talking about the show ever. You're always talking about where we're going for dinner. And I started feeling like I wanted to do something different than that. I wanted to return us to the time of shows that actually touched your heart.
Patty Chayefsky and Gore Vidal and Harvey have really combined to make a piece that really speaks to people.
In a way, it's kind of the anti-musical. It's a simple story. It's a very human story. It's not a concept musical in that sense, but it is kind of the anti-musical in that it's very quiet.
I talked to John Doyle for like maybe 40 minutes. He was in London, and he called me, and then actually I ended up going over there in the summer, and he and I met, and I was just like, oh my God, this may be the best thing I've ever found my way into.
The story is the most important thing about it, and hopefully that still entertains, and it's still funny in the way that human beings are funny together, but a lot of laughter comes out of pain and agony and inability to connect.
It is about real, universal emotions that anybody can identify with, and without realizing it, that's what I've always done when I've written individual songs. I try to go to the deepest part of myself, which is, you would think that it's me, but actually the deepest part of me is what's going to be true for the greatest number of people. And that's what we did with this show. The characters, what they feel, people can really relate to, and I think it makes it a good show.
We go to the theater to be entertained for sure, but you go to the theater to see yourself. We all see ourselves on those stages. That's what you're there for.
This is a very unique piece, and I think a lot of people are going to connect with it.